Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Zeldathon show. How are you guys doing tonight? We are currently live from my room. This is 100% my room, and this is totally not a video game. This is actually what myself, Lucari, and Soaring look like in reality. Hello, would you guys like to say hi to the amazing people out there?
Hello. How's it going? I mean, it was really nice you'd invite us over to your place for this podcast, but I mean, you could have used this a little bit of air freshener, bro. It's a little.
I swear, it's just the shag.
It's a little
carpeting.
sticky around here.
It's the shag carpeting. I swear. Look, it's just the flooring. Don't worry. I just got to get it vacuumed extremely heavily. It's kind of rank. Anyway, so we're totally coming to you from Animal Crossing. We're currently on my island, Pocapelico. But yeah, we're sitting here just kind of, enjoying the time and having a fun little time together in Animal Crossing. How are you guys doing today? It is Bunny Day in Animal Crossing, for those of you who do not know.
I don't think that there's anybody who couldn't know at this point, let's be honest.
If you've been assaulted by the eggs, maybe it's a good time to finish up your crafting so you can get the bunny wand, get some cool stuff out of it. And of course, if you have any questions for the three of us, myself, Soaring, Lucari, or just Zeldathon questions in general, throw them in. Tylenose has that ask thing. It goes to a Google form, you fill it out, and, hey, we'll see the questions here, and you guys can ask us away.
Now, there is one question that even I don't know the answer to, and that is, who is inside the Zipper T Bunny costume?
I think there's a smaller rabbit inside that rabbit.
Is there maybe an even smaller rabbit? Whoa, dude, what if Zipper is like how it's like there's actual animals in Animal Crossing. They got tarantulas and owls who like sit on the notice board. What if it's a bunch of like regular animals stacked up on top of each other?
Like two people in a trench coat trying to go see a movie?
Exactly.
It's all the bunny villagers stuffed into one outfit.
Oh man. Anyway, yes, we are coming to you live from Animal Crossing, and speaking of Animal Crossing, for those of you who are fans of Zeldathon and Animal Crossing, there might be a cool little thing coming up at SideQuest where you guys might be able to donate and possibly get some pretty cool Animal Crossing representations of classic Zeldathon shirts. Lucari's mic is very quiet. Let me turn Lucari up. We're now at 150%.
So you're saying that while I can wear my shirt in real life and in the game?
I bet you if you took a picture of both of them together once that time comes and sent it to #Zeldathon, they might just retweet it. But anyway, yes, I am a wild Abra. I am the Pokemon that you hate to catch, but I am always a pretty good psychic powerhouse once you level me up. And I am joined tonight by Soaring Chris and LucariMew. Soaring, would you like to give a little explanation about who you are, and then we'll move on to Lucari?
Howdy, I'm a person who spends too much time watching anime and Survivor.
Well, that sounds like 90% of the Zeldathon community.
Oh no, I'm not unique.
And Lucari, speaking of Pokemon, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing well. But yeah, I'm a Pokemon hybrid of a fighting type and a psychic. Two things that don't really collide.
Well,
and I've just been chilling, and being really addictive to Animal Crossing these past 2 weeks.
Oh, psychic and fighting get along well. You've got Gallade, you've got Medicham. I think that's it. But still, not like bad Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Gallade, he's cool.
He was my Gen 4 False Swiper. Oh, alright. So we'll move forward past Pokemon. Anyway, we're doing some fun things. I know currently a lot of people are in quarantine or lockdown or just have a lot more free time than they were expecting currently. So, I wanted to ask you guys what you guys are up to right now. You guys playing through any video games? I know there's currently been a few releases over the past month that have piqued a lot of interest, Animal Crossing included.
I think the only one of them does matter is Animal Crossing, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh,
I
you
was
mean
thinking of doing the Pokemon Explorers game. Then I saw it was like $60, and so I'm just gonna wait till that goes down on sale. But
you
lately,
might
my life has been nothing but Animal Crossing.
yeah. One thing that you do have to consider though is it's a Nintendo game. Nintendo games kind of have a problem when it comes to where's my sadness? There's my sadness. There's my depression. Nintendo games kind of never go down in price until they get to like the select classics. Though yes, we've got Final Fantasy VII Remake, Persona Royale. Good stuff all around.
Had Doom 2.
Oh yeah, Doom Eternal. We had Animal Crossing. I know RimWorld got an update because I played the heck out of that for a good couple weeks. I know I'm currently playing through Mountain Blade. Got its alpha for its sequel released, and I've been playing that a lot. But I've also been playing the double of Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy XIV, which is an MMO, with a couple of my friends. So that's been
That's some
fun.
pretty impressive math right there.
You know, you get 2 clouds for the price of 1. It's kind of crazy. But speaking of video game news, there was a little leak recently. You guys want to talk about, well, not a leak, but some rumors and speculation.
I do like rumors, and I do like to speculate sometimes.
I heard that a plumber might be getting some games this year.
Ooh, I've heard a little something. Sometimes people are looking for new games. Like, we talked about a bunch of new games that just came out, but sometimes we'd like to look back.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys? I'm kind of interested because I was talking to my roommate Lim, who is also a Zeldathon attending. I was talking to them about this for a bit, and Lim's like, I'd be down for some more Super Mario Sunshine, but I just don't want an HD remake. I want a sequel. And that got me thinking is like, I would be down taking the Sunshine mechanics and adding them to other Mario levels and seeing what would happen. Like, how badly could you break Galaxy if you had the ability to just float?
They have that in Galaxy. It's called the Red Power Star.
You know what I mean? Like if you had the full flood suite. Thinking of like rocketing off of one like planet and just barreling your speedrunner way to another asteroid.
I mean, he's basically got a jetpack in zero gravity, which is busted as hell.
I think it would be certainly interesting.
But and any other of these potential like 3D Mario classics you're looking forward to revisiting?
I'm interested to see what they do with SM64. I know that a lot of people are like, don't touch it, it's fine, or don't touch it, it's old, you're going to need to do a lot of work.
Well, they already kind of touched it up, like, not too long ago. They had the Mario 64 DS, which people kind of gave flack, mainly for its controls, but it also added a lot of extra content. Specifically, you could play as Yoshi, Luigi, and Wario.
And I wonder if Nintendo's been taking a look at the amazing Super Mario 64 modding community and the multiplayer Super Mario and all that good stuff, and taking a look at that and being like, wow, they got some pretty neat ideas. I wonder what multiplayer Mario 64 proper would be like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Nintendo's not had the best track record with multiplayer, especially local multiplayer. Because I mean, if you look at what they're doing with Mario Odyssey,
I mean, how many prompts do you have to go through to visit a friend in Animal Crossing compared to something like Steam, where it's literally right-click the person's name, join game.
Remember how much of a leg fest Mario Maker 2 was with the multiplayer?
Oh god, yeah, no, it's great when MC's playing Mario Maker and you just start hearing the dial-up noise. It's like, yep, it's one of those days. Ooh, man,
yeah,
that's.
But I feel like Nintendo's kind of afraid of proper like multiplayer setups, because in Odyssey, one player played as Cappy, and like if you're doing local multiplayer in Animal Crossing, even it's kind of this weird like
you're kind of hooked to the main person.
You're just kind of an avatar who gets to walk around, and that's about it.
Yeah.
The way they showed it in the trailer, I seriously thought you were just dragging all your other family members around. Like, they didn't even control the other characters. So I was surprised when
I
someone
mean,
would join me.
it's not far
physically
off.
with a controller.
I mean, that's kind of how you've had to play other Nintendo games in the past, like kind of like how Pikmin works.
Yeah.
Or the later Pikmins.
So what you're saying is that Animal Crossing is the progenitor to Pikmin. So the Pikmin games take place after like the Animal Crossing world turns to chaos. That's why we see a lot of everyday objects, right? It's the Animal Crossing world after everything's gone to hell.
So you're suggesting it's more like the Pixar animated universe where inanimate objects slowly became more and more sentient? So then we got the cars, and then we've got, Toy
once we let the
Story.
rats talk, everything was,
Hey,
everything was set.
Don't blame the rats. The rats are at least living creatures.
But they talk, and they control humans, and they cook.
Well, so ants talk. It's literally this fish talk.
You're proving my point.
I mean, maybe, but it's kind of how it is. All right, so speaking of Nintendo franchises, this is the Zeldathon show, and you know what? We're a bit curious. How did you guys first discover Zeldathon? I am going to omit my story because I've told it many times before, but I'll let you guys, because Lucari, Soaring, I don't think everybody knows how you guys found the Zeldathon family.
All right, I'll let Lucari go first on this one.
Oh boy. I feel like I've told the story quite a few times though. So one summer day, I decided to open up the website.
Oh, 1 second. The music just got really spooky.
Oh boy.
I don't know why. Radio Hyrule just got really spooky.
I opened up the laptop. Oh my sleep mode just went into play and everything got dark and spooky. Okay, so I decided to check out a no longer existing Legend of Zelda fan site, and they were advertising the Zeldathon. Now, several years prior, I came across a Zeldathon, but it wasn't our Zeldathon. It was a different Zeldathon that I don't think exists anymore. So I got really excited and clicked. I didn't recognize anyone, but it was really fun. They were in the middle of Zeldathon Quest, so it was summer 2011, and I just hung around and chat. Everyone was really nice. It was just a nice experience. So I hung around, joined the community. They were like, "Hey, you want to be a moderator?" And I was like, "Sure." And during that time, when you became a moderator, it gave you an auto invite into actually going to Zeldathon. So that's how I ended up at Zeldathon.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Not
All right,
bad.
Soaring as I got off my chair. Excuse me. Get back on the chair. This is very difficult while moving the camera, so that way I'm looking at the both of you. It's a bit difficult. The Animal Crossing control scheme is, getting there. Anyway, so Soaring,
Hello.
how did you find Zeldathon?
How do we find ourselves? That is the true question.
How did we find ourselves?
I
I am not.
mean,
I am not observing social distancing right now. How do we find ourselves, Soaring?
I mean, honestly, oh no, the light. I mean, it's honestly not far off.
I
Topic,
can't take out my
honestly.
axe at my house. This is unfortunate.
But like, I was in the middle of a big move. I spent my 4 high school years down in Texas in the United States. I'm from Canada, and so like right before I moved to the U.S., I was getting into Minecraft and
Minecraft.
So the blocky game. So I was looking at videos and stuff, and I came across a superb McGamer. And I was watching for like a few months, and so Christmas kind of rolled around, and I was going back up to Canada for Christmas to be with family and stuff. But I'm not very good at like keeping in contact with people back home, especially around Christmas time. Everything's busy. But Mr. Super MC Gamer happened to be hosting this pretty swanky Zelda marathon. So while a lot of people back up in Canada were too busy, with Christmas to do a lot, in my free time I was able to just pull out my laptop and watch some gamers have some fun. And over time I just was around the community a bit, and got to know some of the team members, and I eventually found myself getting an invite.
You're sweating
and here
a lot,
we are today.
Chris.
Oh, you guys aren't surrounding me anymore.
You need to hydrate. Also, I probably should figure out a way to make it so anybody on my best friends list can't just send messages to me. That's kind of... Can I... If I... Ooh, disable the communication feature? Does that kick you guys out?
We'll find
okay.
out.
I think you can just turn off the best friends app.
Okay, good. Because I was like, people can send messages through this. That's kind of bad, isn't it? Uh-oh. Like, I saw the online messages. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. People who I'm best friends with might not be best friends for long. Uh-oh. Anyway, if you guys have questions and want to get those questions read on stream, once again, Tylenos has the Zeldathon.net/ask link in the Twitch chat for you guys to hop on, to ask your questions. I see we've got a couple already loaded up, so do not be afraid to send them our way.
It's just like 20 questions. Is it a vegetable, mineral, other?
No, we only have 3 questions, sadly.
Nah.
I mean, we could do 20 questions about the question, but I don't know if that'll actually work. So, we talked a bit about how we found Zeldathon. I found Zeldathon. I host another Pokemon Charity Marathon. It's pretty cool. You probably all know about it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But MC decided back in those days to give my little channel a shout-out, and I believe he was doing his Friday night Minecraft stream, where he basically did a bunch of work on the server, and on the Minecraft server, and then after that
back
rated
in the
me.
day.
Yeah, then after that, that's how it started, and it was an amazing experience. I immediately joined the community that Zeldathon was based around at the time that we do not talk about, the Forbidden 3Fs, and from there I was folded into the community, and it's been a great time ever since then. I'm very happy to have you guys as part of my life. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now without you guys. I've said it many times. Yes, fun for Froggy Chair. So, speaking of Zelda, alright, I'll get my flowers going. Heck yeah. Got them flowers. Speaking of Zelda, let's talk about our favorite Zelda game. I know I've talked about this a bit as well, so I'll keep my answer short. It used to be Seasons and Ages, but Breath of the Wild kind of took that in a way for me. I grew up with Seasons and Ages, I loved it a bit, but Breath of the Wild just stole my breath in a couple of ways, and I'm still fascinated by the game. I'm excited to see what the sequel has, because it's probably just going to be an improvement.
But what if they end up, totally botching it, and it's just Breath of the Wild, but underground in linear caverns?
I would be fine with that, to be honest. I like linear games.
So, Binding of Isaac?
World.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I would be down for an actual Zelda game that's basically The Binding of Isaac. Or just a good old crossover.
A Zelda roguelike.
I mean, they've done crossovers. They literally just did a big crossover. Why not do another with a series that is huge and still has a lot of replayability? And just, make out with Binding of Isaac. I think that'd be pretty neat.
There was a point in time where Nintendo didn't want Binding of Isaac on their systems. I'm not sure they're ready for that, unfortunately.
I think I remember. Because it was like too adult or something, or they didn't want that kind of message conveyed in their family-friendly system.
I mean, Doom got ported to this console.
This was
I think.
A while ago.
We have to remember that Nintendo has now said in a direct, rip and tear through the circles of hell.
Yeah, when they announced Animal Crossing, it was great. Let's go outside and meet Zipper and rip and tear until it is done. No, but I think that'd be neat. Anyway, what's your guys' favorite Zelda games? Lucari, Soaring? Lucari first, probably because I said your name first.
Just a second, let me get the right emote for this. Okay, so my
mischievous.
favorite, actually it's supposed to be Shyness, but yeah, it looks like I am plotting like someone's demise or something. That I already need to really use the bathroom, one of the two.
That's an evil look. You've got like that Ganon's plotting look right now.
It's supposed to be shyness. I think it's. I don't know why it looks like that. Anyway, so my favorite Legend of Zelda game hasn't always been Ocarina of Time. It's just been a game that's been throughout my childhood and has helped me through a lot of childhood issues. It pretty much kept me entertained for the most part, and it holds like a deep place in my heart.
It is a legendary title that still has a ton of replayability thanks to, it just being the game that it is. Okay.
So,
Soaring.
I'm a fake gamer.
Oh, wait, you're a fake gamer? Hold up. Let me get my axe.
Oh, no. I mean, for the longest time, my favorite Zelda game was probably Twilight Princess. I always just really liked the cinematic feel that it had, which is why I say I'm a fake gamer. But I don't know. Over the years, like I've leaned more and more towards A Link Between Worlds, just because I feel like every moment in A Link Between Worlds is really, really just high quality. Whereas the highs in Twilight Princess are great. I love the characters in Twilight Princess. I love the story. I love the cinematics. But Twilight Princess like drags. Like when I was playing Twilight Princess, I didn't want it to end, but it also just felt like especially towards like the latter third, it was kind of being padded out.
Yeah, no,
That's how I felt with that game too.
I love Twilight Princess for the story, but not the gameplay. I definitely understand that. I mean, that's kind of Skyward Sword for me as well. Skyward Sword just felt like so much padding, especially towards the end when you have to revive the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, this is just padding. Ugh.
They were really trying to be cinematic with that game, but it kind of felt more like click A as quickly as possible. Like a clicking game.
See, I used to be really sympathetic towards Skyward Sword. I always said, oh, that game gets such a bad rap. But then I had to play it for Zeldathon, and it was only the first third of the game, and I'm like, oh my god, this game is terrible.
I wouldn't say it's terrible.
Yeah, but you shouldn't try and like beat a third of it in one sitting.
Oh yeah.
I did have a portion of it during one soul.
I have never signed up because I value my time. That's why I play through a 6-hour game instead, rather than a 6-hour that's a third of a game.
It doesn't help when
I don't even play Seasons anymore because ROM Scout has completely destroyed that game through and through.
It's like, oh, I guess.
I can't wait for ROM Scout to do like the proper blindfolded speedrun of those games. Just beat it in like whatever the like current actual like any percent runtime is, while blindfolded.
The real strat is Link's Awakening GB, and then Seasons and Ages all on the same controller. Now that would be a run to see, because that's
in
just
under
crazy.
30 minutes.
Oh. You gotta do some out of bounds glitches and get your Z positioning crazy, but
Sorry, ROM Scout. I've just read it here. At the next Zeldathon, you will in fact be doing this.
Those are actually games I kind of want to see, like in the HD, or the Seasons Ages games.
The one problem with Seasons and Ages is it's produced by Capcom, so who has the rights to that? Who knows?
Well, we did get Link's Awakening. Yes, Link's Awakening is now.
Link's Awakening was all in house. Minish Cap was Capcom as well.
Wasn't Four Swords for Game Boy? Wasn't that Capcom as well?
I think that was in house.
Was it?
I'm not sure.
Link's Awakening was Capcom too.
I'm googling.
Yeah, I just.
Begin your googling.
Off of my mind, man.
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past and Four Swords. I just want to know about Four Swords. Come on. They don't have a page for Four Swords. It's not important enough.
Ooh. Ouch.
Oh, developers Nintendo, Capcom.
Ah, so there are 4 4 Zelda games that are owned by Capcom. Well,
and
at least
they
did.
They
more than
re-released
Philips.
Four Swords. They re-released Four Swords, meaning that they're at least able to work a deal if they have to.
It was a very short release, though. It was a very short and very limited release.
But they do crank it out again, like every few Zelda anniversaries they'll put it back up. But I don't know. With the Switch now being in the front line, I don't think we're probably going to see it pop up again, unfortunately.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, especially with how the games are designed. Where you have to play like both of them and get the codes to unlock the official ending.
Yeah, well, I feel like, yeah, that could definitely use a redesign. Especially for the third game, the Seed of Courage, that never got released. Sad.
I mean, come on. You know what Nintendo's going to do? Transfer your save data with an amiibo across games.
I will throw an amiibo through a wall. Well, speaking of amiibo, that's a secret sound at Zeldathon. Hey, so now we're going to move things a little bit over to Zeldathon Side Quest, which is going to be our new event. It is going to be live on June 5th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Going to be running for 3 days, where you guys will be able to watch some Zelda as well as not so Zelda, all here at twitch.tv/SuperMCGamer. So
wait. Hang on. Did you just say not Zelda?
Yes. So Side Quest is kind of like Parallel Worlds, the event that would be happening if there wasn't certain things going on. Sad. 4 days. 4 days. So it is sort of like, yeah, 96 hours, right? I apologize.
So
I've given incorrect information.
Parallel Worlds, you put it through a compressed file, and then you get side.
Yeah, sort of like those multi-stage RAR files, where you have like 7 RAR files that make up one file, and you have to have all of them and extract them in the right order. It's 90 hours.
So you might even call it Zeldathon Perpendicular Worlds.
If you do, MC might give you a mean look, but he can't because we're not using webcams right now. Ha ha! Though it is his Twitch channel, so he can very easily revoke my stream key.
Zeldathon show is now offline.
Ooh, ow, spicy. I'm gonna turn the music back up because it's not a spooky song anymore. I'll go to not 4, 2. There we go. It's a very small number. I have to manage it between. But yes, Side Quest is going to be a bunch of cool events. Everybody's going to be streaming from their houses, all to this channel. They've got a special method, super secret, that they're going to do to get it all set up. So that way, a lot of the amazing Zeldathon households will be able to all stream here. There will be a moderation staff making sure things go well. Tech always on staff. But unfortunately, it's not a full-on Zeldathon. It is a side quest. And, you know, we're going to have some new and unique events. Do you guys think we're going to be seeing anything very interesting coming along? I know we have a couple people in the Zeldathon community that have special talents. It might be a time for them to show off a little bit. Like I know that Doug Perry, aka Drum Ultima, aka all those cool people. His whole house is Disco Cactus. He lives with his bandmates. I wonder if there might be a stream including those people. That might be a thing that happens.
How convenient that an entire band lives in one house.
That's something. You know, maybe Jackson might do a stream where people can donate and he'll play songs. Or
Dude. Would Elijah be there?
I don't know. Elijah Wood?
No, Elijah, Jackson's alien friend.
Oh, I did not know about that. One person jam train? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe we're just going to play a bunch of video games. It's just going to be a time. We're going to do basically our own thing from our own homes. I should have probably submitted something.
All the pets.
Oh yeah, no, there's going to be a ton of pets on stream. Oh my god.
Oh man, I could get cats together.
All right, so welcome to Zeldathon Cat Video Edition.
Hey guys, over here I am, the crazy cat lady with my 7 cats and 2 dogs.
Bento can be at Zeldathon. Oh my god, yes.
Oh, Bento can be at Zeldathon. Didn't they have to pay for that last time? They didn't earn that.
They get free bento this time. This is like the sushi place to go. Free bento, baby.
How are we regulating these prices?
Well, I'm guessing people could donate and things will happen. That's kind of
Oh.
that's kind of how Zeldathons work, isn't it? That's kind of how the gist of the event goes.
Give me a $5 for a bento box, please.
Oh. So, that's going to be pretty fun. Yeah, so once again, Parallel Worlds is not canceled. It is simply going to be next year around this time. So, Marathon 26 is going to be winter this year, and it's going to be a Zeldathon with all of your Zelda games that you know and love, and some that you hate. Maybe.
It'll be the most Zeldathon since last Zeldathon.
I hope so. I mean, we might have more Zelda to Zelda.
I mean, it's true because there was some not Zelda stuff last Zeldathon, if we're being honest.
Well, I mean, yeah, I did dress up in the Sonic spandex, but then I cut it in half. So, it can't come back.
Wait, we did surgery on Sonic?
No, we did surgery on both my regular red spandex and the blue spandex. We got rid of both. We destroyed the curse. You didn't remember that?
I don't know. My sleep schedule gets really weird these things.
I was sick for more than half of that marathon, unfortunately, so I don't remember any of that.
It's not the worst Zeldathon. There was one Zeldathon I think was I think it might have been what was before Forces. But that one I was sleeping I was sleeping like 4 hours on, 4 hours off, 4 hours on, 4 hours off, just because I had so many responsibilities that marathon that I was given enough time to sleep, and that was about it.
Yeah. So we've gotten some creative questions, and I'm just looking at the people who've been asking questions. We've got Tom Nook, Zipper, Young Blathers, and a Forgotten Gyroid. I'm guessing people are getting creative with the Ask box. If you guys have questions that you would like to ask, once again, Tylenos has got that juicy link in chat, probably doing !ask right now. There it is. And, yeah, you guys can ask away, have some fun with it. You know, we're more than happy to answer some questions and, of course, you know, have some fun. Once again, Zeldathon Side Quest, you can see the information at the top right of your screen right now. Begins June 5th for 90 hours, all raising money for Direct Relief. For those of you who don't know, Direct Relief is doing work right now helping with this COVID-19 pandemic, helping make sure that people across the world are getting the assistance and aid that they need in this time of need. Direct Relief does.
So we're going to be helping them out, and you can help us, help them, help the world.
Yep. So
just by donating at Zeldathon.
Yep. So by me telling you about Zeldathon Side Quest, I'm helping you help us, help them, help the world. That's totally not getting confusing at this point. So, do you guys have anything planned at your spaces for Side Quest?
I mean, in my apartment, not really, but I have been, you know, putting out some ideas. I might do a just, you know, online game with some friends, maybe some Zeldathon folk who you might recognize, maybe some new faces, and that's actually something that I think we haven't really quite touched on. But you're going to be getting a lot of new faces because, you know, a lot of the team have roommates or other friends they might, you know, phone in to get some co-commentary. So it's going to be, you know, probably the Zeldathon with the most new people you'll see.
This will be certainly a unique event in a lot of regards, and I'm very excited to see what happens. As long as we don't end up on a YouTube compilation, then we'll be good.
We're already on plenty of those.
Oh, spicy. I mean, Zeldathon compilations that aren't on the Zeldathon channel. Ooh. Well, if you had the means, what's the craziest event you think you guys would do for Side Quest? If you had unlimited money, unlimited resources, what would you do?
I mean, if I had unlimited resources, I think I know what I gotta do. I gotta play like the skydiving mini game in Skyward Sword while wearing a wingsuit in one of those fan chambers.
That would be really cool, actually. I wonder if you, with the Wii U, wouldn't you be able to? What? Yeah, because you've. Huh.
IRL.
Just like strap the Wiimote to my chest, and I am the gyroscope.
Nice.
Those IRL streamers that have like a whole camera rig hooked up to their body, you know, just strap that on, go in the wingsuit. That doesn't set off your balance or make you like less buoyant at all. No. Totally doesn't mess with that. Just jump out of a plane and do some plain old skydiving. Why not? I'm really using motion controls.
I'm really feeling it.
I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. 50,000 feet in the air. I think that's in the stratosphere. Gosh, that might be a bit too high.
You're gonna have to like set up some rings, get some hot air balloons to hold some rings up in the air while I skydive through them.
50,000 feet in the air. Gosh, is that too high? I forget. I don't know how many feet it is supposed to be too high in the air. Like
I mean,
feet in the air
if we get
enough.
high enough, we're just playing Mario Galaxy at that.
I guess that's how it works.
Mario Kart 8 with my Switch taped to my car steering wheel.
Oh my god, that's no. That's so bad. I'm using tilt controls. You just waze directions your way right through somebody's backyard.
I mean, the schools are closed. They're not using those parking lots right now.
Oh my gosh. This is incredibly dangerous. Though, if you did have the money and like a giant black tarmac, you could probably actually tape your Switch to it. And as long as you just had the accelerator and didn't do any weird drifting, technically you probably could map out the Mario Kart course on the tarmac.
I remember seeing a video online a few years ago. To this day, I don't know if it was fake or not. But there was a guy who had Doom running on like the cabin screen of his Porsche 911.
Oh, you can run Doom on anything. Though lay light in chat, because we're looking at chat.
But like
Zelda,
he had it still. He had to like the gear shifter would change his guns and the horn would be shoot.
Oh my god, that's a little excessive.
Amazing.
So lay light in chat suggests the Zeldathon escape room. That sounds like a good event at the real Zeldathon. Let's be fair.
Talks in the past of actually converting one of the rooms we have off to the side into like an escape. Don't think any of that has ever actually happened.
Oh, like turn
Unfortunately, it's a
chill
fun
room.
experiment.
I think all the escape rooms are currently closed.
If we turned chill room into a proper escape room, it would probably take like a couple hours of setup. Like a lot of planning.
We got the
beforehand.
manpower.
But we could definitely do it.
We made a set. We made a set.
We've done things in chill room before. We've done dangerous things in chill room before. we could do an escape room proper Zeldathon thing. I'm the director of events or entertainment. I'm the person in charge of doing something like that. This is literally my job. Heck yeah.
Are we gonna do it, Abra? Are we gonna do it?
We'll have to talk to the team. Right now, we're currently doing other things during this time period, but
An alien knows somebody who designs escape rooms.
oh, this is dangerous. Let's just say if this gets to MC's ears, those ears might be burning. Woo!
I'd be down for helping make.
Whew, dang. All right, so moving forward through our agenda. This is my agenda face. So yeah, I guess this does kind of convert us pretty well. Audience, what do you think we should be doing during side quest? If you've got any cool ideas you think you'd like to see, I know Clinkit does a lot of cooking streams. Shadow's done cooking streams as well. I mean, I have a computer that's literally on a cart with the intention of doing cooking streams. Probably, should be able to do that. Things like that.
I did a cooking stream once. It was sketchy. I was always afraid of spilling something on my computer.
Yeah. There's some, that's why I do have it on the cart, because it's separate, but it's a bit dangerous.
It would be very difficult for me to do a cooking stream, considering all the cooking means is facing toward. I'm not sure how I would do a setup like that.
Yeah, I think really the way you got to do it is you got to have like a camera attached to you. Get one of those like head-mounted.
You probably have to do it like a Kitchen Nightmare style. Just have the camera on a tripod, just following you around, just like constantly.
But that means I need friends.
Oh, I have roommates. They pay the rent. I could probably be like, if you don't want to pay rent, follow me around with a camera while I make a peach quiche. That's not how being a landlord works, but it's good enough for me.
Hey kid, you want some free rent?
Hey kid, you want a house? You want to live in a bedroom tonight? Follow me around with this camera while I make a quiche. It's the most sketchy thing.
I swear it's a quiche.
Why would it even know a peach quiche? Because a quiche is egg. Egg and peach don't work. I don't think they do.
I mean, Domino's Canada was putting strawberry on pizza. They said, "How do we one-up pineapple on pizza?" Ah, yes.
I mean, if you
said
wanna
strawberry on pizza.
pizzas, you should guys check out like Sweden pizzas. They do some really crazy things.
Those are sweet says. All right. Well, that was certainly something. We're going to move forward to the questions from you guys. For you guys, Telenos has the link in chat where you guys can submit your questions. Do not be afraid. Pop in some questions. Give us something to talk about. All that good stuff. And I guess we could start with a question from me since we are on topic for it. Everyone talks about pineapple on pizza, but what is your weird thing you would put on pizza and still eat?
Something weird I would put on pizza and still eat.
I'll start with mustard.
Okay, yeah, we can't be friends anymore.
You see, I can't think of everything because I'm a very simple eater. Just give me like a pepperoni.
Oh,
pizza
actually,
and I'm satisfied.
I used to work in a pizza shop, so I know all the secret pizza ingredients. But
Have you ever put a pizza on a pizza? It's called a calzone.
I mean, the weirdest thing I ever made at the pizza place was somebody asked for a gluten-free pizza with no sauce and no cheese.
Is it?
Do you just give him a box of air?
It was like a cracker. I put a cracker in the oven. It's like the gluten-free dough is all stuff we have shipped in. They're basically crackers.
You gave the man a cracker.
You just saying garlic as their first choice. Thing is, I love garlic on pizza.
A
but you
white
guys
pizza with
eat it.
garlic and like spinach and like a white fluffy
See, I would eat
cheese.
that.
Oh, that sounds good.
Spinach
But yeah,
garlic.
one of like the weird pizza ingredients that I kind of like is potato.
I would be down for potato, like mashed potatoes or just potatoes, like just somebody popped a potato on here.
One baked potato in the center.
I just imagine like a pizza hanging on a wall and somebody just throws a potato through it.
Well, no, the way we did it back at the restaurant was it was like sliced potatoes.
Oh, like
They were
scallops.
yeah, and they were like marinated in like a jalapeno sauce.
Ooh.
So little spicy potatoes.
I was thinking like a
remember,
pizza wrapped around a baked potato, and I'm like, this is stupid. That's a recipe to die.
Wait. What
I'm
if
I'm feeling American all of a sudden.
loaded baked potato, but it's just pizza ingredients.
You loaded the baked potato with a pizza. I hollowed out a baked potato and put a pizza inside it, like sauce and cheese.
That's
No,
what
the
makes
whole
us so
pizza.
now.
I should not be drinking this much Coca-Cola vanilla. This is dangerous. I'm hyper. Ooh.
So there's this pizza I heard about. I think it's in Sweden. It's a Nutella pizza. That's something I would be willing to try. It's like it's Nutella as its main spread. I think it has like bananas and a few other random things.
Oh, it's like a dessert pizza.
Yeah, that I would love to try one day.
Put little marshmallows on it.
So speaking of food, Chica Zelda asks, what is your favorite type of egg? Honestly, if
Are
I'm
we
gonna
talking about this in the sense of Animal Crossing or just what we like to eat as an...
hit me with the both.
Okay, so in Animal Crossing, I like the leaf egg because I like the color green and it's like the most nice on the eyes looking egg to me.
Mm-hmm.
And as for what I like to eat in terms of an egg, I've always go scrambled. I don't like eating just plain yolk. I don't like runny yolk. I just like them all scrambled together.
I think I definitely. Oh no.
Wood egg haunts my dreams.
Where's the fear emote? Where's the fear emote? That's not fear.
pretty egg.
I'm surrounded by egg. I can't. Where is like scared the emote? There we go.
I accidentally changed my clothes.
I know today is Easter. Yes. I know today is Egg Day. But I think I like the leaf eggs as well because I know exactly where they're at and I can avoid them and they don't get in my way. I know exactly where they're at. They don't grow on my fruit trees. They just exist in the back and I don't care about them. And for regular eggs, I love an Eggs Benedict with a little bit of paprika and like some cooked ham. I could really go with Eggs Benedict and like a really rich hollandaise sauce. Oh, that's my king breakfast. That's my I want to die breakfast because that's the good stuff. What do you like to eat, Egg Boy?
I mean, in Animal Crossing, I've got plenty.
What do you like to eat in Animal Crossing?
But no, like the reason I've got the wood egg on is because the other day I was preparing like a bunch of sakura lanterns because the end of the cherry blossom season, and I thought the lanterns were really cool. So I was trying to make as many as I could before things ended. I've got like 120 petals in storage right now just for making more lanterns. But
Nice.
these darn eggs kept popping out. So they represent my struggle in making pretty sakura lanterns.
So,
but when it comes to eating, I don't know. I kind of go simple, I'm usually just either a scrambled or an eggs over easy kind of guy.
so
Scramble, buddy.
speaking of Bunny Day, we've got another question from V asking, have you considered that Zipper T Bunny is an animate suit, considering ghosts exist in Animal Crossing? So this is just, does Five Nights at Freddy's exist in Animal Crossing? And I'm just gonna be like,
Where's my Five Nights at Freddy's crossover?
where's my Five Nights at Freddy's Nintendo crossover? Scott, get on this. I don't think Five Nights at Nooks. Oh, that'd be spooky. How many loans does this man have?
Game of this.
I mean, like coming across a tanuki in the middle of the night is probably terrifying enough.
Especially if it's a factually correct tanuki. Let's just be fair. If you know what actual tanukis do and actual tanukis are, a bit more weird than Animal Crossing gives them credit for.
It don't help that I keep seeing "Is Tom Nook evil?" articles everywhere, so I could see something like that happening.
Yeah.
And the answer is he isn't, because he's a nice man who gives us interest-free loans. Oh my God, he's got us into a weird cult, hasn't he?
Laylight asks,
was island out in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, he's got us trapped here.
You
Laylight
can
asks,
never leave. I control the airlines.
oh no, the Dodo brothers are under his control. So Laylight asks, with side quests being a remote event, what multiplayer games do you think would be fun? I saw Proton John streaming Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, but I feel like mass multiplayer games would be fun to do as well. I'm sure somebody's probably going to kick up a Minecraft server, and that'll be
like,
fun.
how many people can we squeeze into one Mario Kart race?
Oh, that's
I'm down
dangerous.
for that.
That's dangerous, but
That's
that
not
would
my
be
Mario
fun.
Kart.
Or we just make a massive like raiding party on WoW or something.
God, we could have a whole day at side quests that's just community events where everyone's playing together. That sounds dangerous and fun. But, things haven't been decided yet, so we'll see what happens. Zipper
How many
asks...
people can we fit into one D&D campaign?
Not enough. Zipper asks, have you finished your Bunny Day DIY quest yet? No, I haven't crafted a single Bunny Day thing, and I'm fine with that. I see that other people have done, so I have focused otherwise on the financial aspect of this game.
I've got all my bunny DIYs. Well, I mean, I didn't make any of the other like optional clothes other than the wood egg because I was overflowing with wood egg.
Mm-hmm.
I was very confused as whether or not I had to craft those, because everyone kept saying, or the articles I was reading about the Bunny Day stuff, was these are the things you have to craft, and they always list all the different clothing options too, so I just went ahead and crafted everything. And now I have so many egg outfits I don't know what to do with.
I really just don't have the storage to put it all, because my storage is already filled with a bunch of random knickknacks. I'll just show it off on screen. So I really just don't have the storage to throw it all away.
Dude,
wait,
nice
no,
tricycle.
I have 320 slots, right? I upgraded my house. I do have the storage for all that stuff. Never mind.
Nice.
I'm an idiot. I mean,
Nice tricycle, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I found it in a tree. I do have the hot dog suit. Yes.
I can see that happening. Yeah, someone throwing a tricycle up into a tree.
So Tyler knows with the 20 questions asks, is it a mammal? Zipper, I do not know, and I don't think I want to find out.
Dude, the eyes, they're just glassy.
Is it?
Why does it protect its back so much? Oh, dude, it's totally a Horcrux.
Oh god.
It's Tortimer's Horcrux. That's what it is. That's the headcanon now.
I did see a comic on Twitter of somebody finding a skeleton in a tree. They just shake a tree and a whole dead body falls out.
Or someone just casually responding in the Animal Crossing chat we have. Oh yeah, I think I have a skeleton in my closet. Like, you just have a skeleton.
That me, I do have a skeleton in my closet. I have a literal skeleton in my closet.
Just the way you casually said that was just so hilarious.
So we've got 15 more questions. Let's continue going through these because there's gonna be a lot of questions tonight. We're gonna have a lot of fun talking.
I got nothing else to do. We could just keep this going.
I'm a boring individual. I've got no life. Let's just answer questions from the internet. That doesn't sound dangerous at all.
Are you attacking me like this?
I'm attacking myself. True. Don't worry. I'm throwing us all under the bus tonight. We're all going down together.
No.
So Laylight asks, what is a good hashtag to share during these difficult times? I know if you go to Direct Relief or Direct Relief Gaming's Twitter, there is a hashtag one gaming product company is doing right now, where if you show off a cosplay and do like hashtag whatever their hashtag is, they'll donate money to Direct Relief. That's a good hashtag. I know there are other good hashtags that the more you tweet out with them and do things for them, they will they'll donate questions. Or they'll donate questions. Please donate questions to Zeldathon.net. They'll donate to charities if you do things for them. So I'm sure that there are more out there, but that's the one that comes to mind. Do you guys have any good hashtags?
Off the top of my head, I don't think I have any. I mean, just we're in this together and, keep thoughts positive.
Together. Yeah, I'm a terrible social person in terms of the internet. I've not really been on Twitter in like a week, other than randomly tweeting out stuff from the spit.
Yeah. Oh, this song's loud. I gotta turn it down a little bit. This is some hyper. Oh no! Don't turn it up. Go from 2 to 1. There we go. All right. I really have to figure out slobs. I was an exploit boy for years, and I have to figure out slobs, and it's a bit more difficult to figure out.
Why are you such a slob?
Because it's an interesting program, and I'm liking its ability to use my CPU better.
Why are you such a slob?
Oof. Because, look, I'm sitting next to a pile of video game boxes that I have no idea what to do with, and there's just an N64 sitting on top of them. Don't judge my life. Ugh. Anyway, OMG It's Monica asks, is there any random things you've realized are now necessary for you? Mine is popcorn. I think necessity-wise, I can go pretty long on just bread, cheese, and mustard. That's kind of depressing.
Mustard, but that's pretty much the same for me.
I mean,
like a wheat bread, mustard, and like a cheddar cheese. Ooh, that could be my food for a week, and I wouldn't mind.
For me, honestly, like in terms of resources, I'm generally fine. But what I need is just change the scenery. Working from home and not really going out. You stick in the same few rooms in your house, and it's just like, what day is it? What time is it? And just the change the scenery, like define the passage of time in a way.
Yeah.
Like when I think back on like what I've done the past few days, past few weeks, it's really hard because like I'm always just seeing the same things, so I don't really have like larger pictures to make chronological memories in my mind.
Chat has some good questions or good responses. Mercs Bob says a lot of people would say a bidet. Yeah, I could definitely say that. Why? I just pull out my phone like I'm about to go Amazon one. No,
Do you have a squat toilet on here?
No, I got pretty lucky. I picked up like a 32 pack like a couple weeks before this whole thing kicked off. So we've had a supply of toilet paper to sit on. Not literally. We got pretty lucky with that.
I have a toilet paper throne.
Pasta's been pretty popular on chat as well. I know pasta's been doing a lot. Rice as well.
My store ran out of ramen like 2 months ago, and we've not got any more ramen in since.
It's crazy. I know Alton Brown's been doing a series of videos called Pantry Raid, where he basically just takes stuff that most people have in their pantry and shows you how to make the most of it. It's been pretty cool to just see a lot of foods get that treatment. And he's so happy because he can use name brands, and he's like, yes, I can finally say Reynolds Wrap. Because it's on his personal channel, it's not on Food Network.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like my issue been lately. Like I moved right at the start of the year, and then like the first week after I moved, there was a snowstorm. The next week after I moved, there was another snowstorm, and it was the worst snowstorm in my entire lifetime, and they shut down the entire town for a week.
Ooh.
So I've just kind of been bombarded one after another with stuff this year. So my pantry not properly stocked, and that's kind of like the issue I've been running into. I'm like, oh, I've got a little extra time to cook better food. Let me open up.
I forgot how bad my eyes are. I need glasses.
Oh my god.
So I've been like, I'm gonna crack open some cookbooks, try out some new recipes, but then I remember, oh, I don't have any spices.
Oof.
I'm working on it though. I'm working on it.
That's how it is. Hey, Ajax TTV, thank you for subbing to MC. The money goes to not only supporting MC in his life, but also Zeldathon in a way. He's very appreciative of it. Anyway, moving forward, side quest is now all randomizers. This is a question submitted by Ilya. Side quest is now all randomizers. What game would you be playing if we had to play only randomizers at side quest? I think I would probably go with just a good old-fashioned red or gold, silver, crystal randomizer for Pokemon.
So if all games are now randomizers, let's bring out Mario Kart, man. I want to see how a randomizer would work for that.
Oh, first place gets a blue shell.
Like the courses are all randomized too. It's like one lab you could be doing one course, and then another would be something completely different.
Somebody
Different
randomly
items.
turns into a bullet bill every 5 seconds.
Ooh.
That's kind of how the mobile Mario Kart has been feeling like as of late, to be honest.
Ooh.
Can I just do Animal Crossing randomizer? Every time I enter a doorway, the time randomly changes.
You get different villagers and layouts too.
That would be interesting, actually. I feel like that'd be an interesting
the island constantly shifts as you walk between doorways.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of Animal Crossing, Forgotten Gyroid asks, Animal Crossing is a world lost in time. When a new game releases, some things change and some things change, other things stay the same. But we all start over again. Will Ruby remember the time you pushed her into a pitfall seed? Will Rossetti still be upset of an accidental power outage? If there was one thing you could go back and prevent from happening in the real world, what would it be, and how would you resolve it using the features from the world of Animal Crossing? I mean, this is one of those great times you could be like, go back in time and avoid sticky situations in your life. Like, hey, I'm just gonna.
So many people.
I have lots of nightmares where I'm just like, oh god, I've crashed my car. Wait, I can just wake up and load my save from the beginning of the day. And that's just how the dream resolves. And I wake up and I'm like, what the heck was that? Hold up, what?
Yeah, I don't know. They put autosave in this game now, so I don't think that's gonna help you out anymore.
I honestly, if we could have like the put down pathway mechanics in this game,
Oh
in
god.
real life, that would make things so much easier.
I just dug up this huge portion of my driveway. I really could have just happily used the put down
Just
pathway mechanic.
Just poke it twice with a shovel and it's all good.
Pretty much.
No,
It's taking a lot less time.
I don't know, man. If I could just dig up
One swipe
dinosaur
is
bones,
instant.
The bones.
if I could just dig up dinosaur bones in my backyard and sell them for a couple
Couple
$1,000, I'd be all right with
Just
that.
in my
Well,
life,
apparently
just-
bells directly translate to yen, so you'd only be
Yeah.
selling them for you'd be selling a T-Rex skull for like $30.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like $30 a day, but it's only $30
Wait.
a day.
Guys, I think I've figured it out. The best feature in Animal Crossing that we should all be taking advantage of in our lives. You see, I pull out this phone here, and there's a shopping app on this phone. Imagine being able to like order things to your house through the shopping app.
Wait, there's a shopping app? Do you have a better phone than I
Uh,
do? I don't have that yet.
You,
I don't
you,
have
you
that
you
either.
unlock it after ordering 100 items through Nook Shopping.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I could definitely go with Amazon on my phone. Like, wait a minute. I don't know about that yet. I still have to get the better
What else
Nookling
is
shop.
on this phone? You could click on a map.
Yeah, anybody who has the Nook,
Where
the upgraded Nook Cranny is a time traveler because it takes 29 days minimum.
Mm. Okay, so from Wise Cole, I cannot say this properly. I'm sorry if I'm going to butcher your name. Wise Kolokranath. What's the most amusing thing you found returning to an older Animal Crossing game after a long time not playing it? See, I've only played New Leaf and New Horizons, and both of those games I played for an extended period of time. But once I put them down, I never picked them back up. Well, except for New Horizons, which I'm still playing right now. But like New Leaf, I never really re-picked up, except for the one time where it was my birthday. And my one friend, Thori, said, hey, go back on a New Leaf. I want to give you something. So I hopped in real quick. He came to my island, threw a toilet in my house, and then ran off. And that was my birthday present.
You can finally take a dump in peace.
It's in my house. Like it's not like there's a bathroom in these houses. It's just in the middle of my living room.
You gotta get one of those dividing curtains. I don't know, I've been playing Animal Crossing since the first entry. In fact, Animal Crossing was the very first console game I owned.
Same.
So I don't know. The original Animal Crossing is so great. Like they kind of put cushions on the later entries. Like in the original Animal Crossing, the villagers are mean, but like
Tom
Generally,
Nook is mean. Everybody's mean in Animal Crossing.
but like I feel like there was a lot more personality into it. Like I feel every time I talk to the villagers in the later entries, they kind of repeat the same stuff, or it's very vanilla. But I always found the
Do you think that
characters
I
in
miss-
the original Animal Crossing, they had a lot of interesting stuff to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing
I'll
I
say
miss-
this.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'll just speak in a minute. I think I definitely think that this game so far has been doing a better job than New Leaf. I'm finding a lot more interesting conversations than I did in New Leaf. I didn't like New Leaf that much, honestly.
I didn't either. I only played it for a few months, and then the summer Zeldathon, I think it was Zeldathon Lives, happened, and so I was focused on that, and then play New Leaf, and I just never bothered going back to New Leaf after.
Yeah, I think that's the same problem I had. Is I had something come up and I stopped playing New Leaf, and then it was sort of like, I don't want to pick this back up. I've got so much crap I have to do now. I'll just stop playing it.
Also, it was all my fault, like all in my head kind of thing. But compared to everyone else that I've visited in New Leaf, I felt so far behind from everyone. Everyone like had these elaborate pathways and landscapes, and I was just like stuck in the old time. So I kind of was like, what's the point?
Yeah.
But I've not been feeling that with this game though. This game has a lot of features that's been helping me,
I
stay
think
on
also
track, keeping things interesting.
the Zeldathon turnip network has been very helpful.
Oh yeah, the
it's honestly
Zeldathon
the
turnip
first
network.
time.
The underground turnip trading that
Turnip
is the Zeldathon the Zeldathon attendee community. We don't talk about that, but there's some secrets going around. Some turnip back deals.
This is honestly the first
Hey
time.
bro, you got any turnips?
Yeah, I got them turnips.
I've never bothered with doing turnips back in the other Animal Crossing games. 'Cause
I got
really
that
understand.
545 turnip if you want it.
But now that we have a full network,
What's it gonna cost me?
You just leave about a
$500
million bells on the
turnips
ground when
going.
you leave. Leave like 5%. Ugh. Speaking of Animal Crossing, Young Blathers asks, what's the most unexpected thing you've ever had anyone do in an online Animal Crossing session? Well, I've already told my story. You guys have any fun things that happened during an online Animal Crossing session that were fun?
I think like my
we
favorite.
Just had Soren's egg festival last night.
My egg festival? I didn't have an egg festival.
Oh,
Who's
not
egg
a
festival?
KK festival, a Sakura festival. That's what
I did have a Sakura festival in my town.
Aw.
So like, it was the end of the cherry blossoms, and I like the cherry blossoms. They're pretty. I even like made this like grove on my island. I'm like, this is only gonna look good for a week, but it looks so good.
It does.
And so I was like, well, I'm not ready to say goodbye to this. KK's in my town, so I went and like shouted out to everybody that, hey, I'm having a party in my town in half an hour. It's going to be headlined by none other than KK Slatter himself. So
Nice.
everybody piles in. We sit down for KK. We request KK, please KK, play us Spring Blossoms, an actual song of the game that he has. So I'm like, that's the perfect one to play.
Cool.
And then we, took some photos in the grove, caught some petals, and just celebrated the end of the season.
Nice. Zipper asks, egg. So
No.
we are now Proton John stream. Give it egg.
Oh wait, hang on. I can do this.
I will give you an egg.
Egg.
Tom Nook asks, when are you going to pay off all your loans? I just got this expansion on the house, and once the turnip market pays out, I will be paying you for a lot more. Don't worry, you Tanuki boy.
I'm on my last debt right now, so very soon.
Nice.
I think I still have 2 more. I've got to get the basement and the 2nd level. I think that still exists.
Man, the upper and lower levels, they freak me out in this game because, in previous entries you'd have like these square rooms like we're sitting in right now but the ones that you get for the upstairs and the basement are wide rooms. They're like
Ooh,
what?
Basement, I remember.
They're like 2 or 3
has
times as
been a
wide as
wide
the-
room.
that's neat. I feel like, having more than just regular rooms is pretty nice. I think that'd be a fun
Yeah.
feature.
Yeah, I'd like them to like even add more variety, like like L-shaped rooms and stuff like that.
Binding of Isaac.
Stuff stuff
gonna say,
beyond
we go
our
full-
square and rectangle rooms.
Mm.
Like we can go full Sims and just redo the insides of the house.
Mm. So Isabel fan asks, what features from previous Animal Crossing games, including Pocket Camp, would you want in New Horizons? You know how in the original Animal Crossing you could play SNE or NES games if you found them?
Yes.
Yes. We've got a Switch.
Yeah.
Just let me use it. Let me play Switch games inside my Animal Crossing universe. Let me play Animal Crossing versions of all of my Switch games.
Let me emulate the Switch with my Switch.
There's a Switch inside my Switch.
Yeah, it's called the power button.
Someone who played Amiibo Festival asks, Amiibo Festival 2?
No. Amiibo Festival 2 was Welcome Amiibo Update for New Leaf, where they added all the best parts of Amiibo Festival to the main game.
Ooh. It sounds painful. So KK Fan asks, what is the best KK song?
My old favorite from back in the day was 2 Days Ago, which was like one of the original 2 or 3 secret songs in the GameCube release. But like it's different than the others. I like it. It goes like me wah, 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 wah. It's kind of like got this chilled out, relaxed vibe. I kind of think of it as like the original like credits song for the original Animal Crossing, because it really has like this relaxing, like almost sad, like goodbye vibe, and you know the credits are going by. So like my headcanon is that it was originally intended to be like the official credits song.
I mean, I'm a pleb. I like Go KK Rider, like everybody else. But KK Condor, I have actually playing out in the other room, in my main room. If you want to come with me into my other parts of my house.
Okay.
Uh-oh, you better have your underwear cleaned up.
I don't have underwear, therefore I don't need to worry about it. Yeah. But I just have KK Condor playing in here. And Hello New Horizons is actually pretty good just as a standalone song itself, too.
I
Got that trumpet.
The name of the songs that I like, but I do know I've always liked Forest Life, which I think it was just like the original Animal Crossing main theme.
Yeah. I guess we could walk around the town and answer questions as well if you want.
Okay.
Do a little tour.
Do a little tour of my town. Do a little town tour of Pocapelico.
Welcome to Pocapelago.
Follow me on stream. You guys can follow along at home. Might as well mute the music because I forgot Animal Crossing has music and we're not sitting in a room that doesn't have music. So goodbye you and goodbye you. There it goes. Alright, cool. So over here I kind of just have my assortment of a bunch of flowers I found just in this giant crossbreeding project that I started before there were proper things for this. And then I kind of just forgot this whole thing was a thing, and kind of it's just grown rampantly out here like mad.
See, I thought you were setting this up as like pathways, like the first route in Pokemon Red.
Nah, this is just...
kind of what makes me
This is my favorite part of the first route of Pokemon Red, where there's just a random L shape and then flowers.
Look,
Well,
that's like 90%
like
of
those
Pokemon
little
paths.
beginning pathways in the Pokemon games. That's what I'm getting at.
Animal Crossing's music's a little bit loud right now, actually. I'm gonna turn you guys up. But yeah, we'll continue.
Hello.
We'll continue to walk around my Animal Crossing suburbs down here as we ask more questions. So do you have enough toilets in your Animal Crossing house? Asks the Happy Room Academy.
Oh, so Renee, a villager in my town, gifted me a super potty when I expanded my house. So I guess I
potty. What makes it super?
It lifts the lid on its own when you approach it, and it's bright pink.
I think I have a similar one, but it's in white.
That's dangerous.
But I have 3 toilets in mine. I have
What the heck?
I have the one that opens automatically, and I have 2 squat toilets, you know, just in case.
Cranston, you're 30 years old. Get out of your egg already. God.
Like Cranston, he's cool looking.
I like Cranston too. Sprocket's cool as well. I've got them both in my town. Yes, we do have a penguin, and if you go in his house, he's got nothing but fish. His house is literally just filled with
Little
fish.
obsessed.
Look, it's fine. He's a penguin. So
Oh no, it's Pietro.
Brewster of the Roost asks, "Would you like some pigeon milk in your coffee?" I don't know how to answer that. Oh God, it's Petro. So if you notice on my map,
The
there's
answer
one
is
house.
no. The answer is always no, or Brewster will be very offended.
So a Petro I don't like because clowns scare me a little because I'm an American, and apparently that's an American-only thing.
For me,
But,
I just don't like Pedro because he's way too damn colorful. Like, he's got way too many colors going on in his wool pelt there. He needs to
I don't trust
inside of
that
his-
much makeup. I don't trust anybody who wears that much makeup. What are you hiding?
But Pietro's kind of just living on his own in the separated clown community to the north. we'll go visit his clown Pelico up there.
You're from the wrong side of the tracks, Pietro.
Yeah, his clown house. And then we've got Patty. who is a cow. You
I
know,
remember Patty.
Patty is a cow named after Patty's. Don't go to the right because it's where I'm keeping all of my turnips. I invested a little bit hard in the stock market. So please.
What you're saying is if I go to the right.
If you start stealing things, I will rip my Switch out and throw it against a wall. Do not end this stream prematurely.
Is this where they're supposed to be? Because I see a very empty gated area.
Yes, exactly. There's nothing past this point.
Dude, don't swing the axe at me. I'm just following.
No, I went left. I went left because I'm a dum
he
dum.
left to the left. Never mind. I couldn't figure out who was.
That's why I was very confused as to why we were still going to the right.
Yeah. This is my turnip storage area until later.
Dang.
Well, hopefully. I've got it all lined up evenly, so I can kind of tell how many turnips I have. And then I've got a lighthouse over here, because I just have a lighthouse. Just kind of just chill. So...
Your lighthouse is a lot better than mine. Mine's like a bright yellow.
Ooh, someone dropped their turnips. Wait, were these my turnips? I knew I had a stalk of 80. Really? Did you grab my 80 Yeah, you did. Touching my nips. Don't touch my nips.
Don't you know that's illegal?
You can't touch my turnips without permission.
You should have built a wall.
I will build a wall.
You got to build the Royal Bank of Pocapeligo.
Here, let's go laugh at Petra's house.
So I've done something similar, but not this extent. There's this one villager I really want to move out of my village, so what I did was put her house behind bars. Dang.
So, Audie or Raymond, which one would you pick to have you in your squad? I think Raymond, because I don't know who Audie is. Is she the? No, that's Cherry.
Audie is the one that I've already said is based off the old granny who has too many hours in New Leaf.
That's cute. I don't know what they look like though, so I'll go Raymond because I know way too many cats and all of them want Raymond. Like
Raymond
in their
is
Animal Crossing Village.
Raymond is the office cat.
Yes, business cat. Who,
Yeah.
if you hand them a maid outfit, will immediately wear it, no questions asked. Which is another reason all of my friends who are cats enjoy Raymond.
Everybody loves Raymond.
God damn it! I was avoiding it, but you know it had to happen. Here, let's go to my secret beach.
Secret beach.
We got a secret beach to the north, where we can chill.
This beach is like sketches me out. I'm like, why does it exist? Like fish don't spawn off of it.
No, they don't. They just this is just a weird little beach that's to the north. It's great for like. Oh, am I not low enough? I think I might have to go one level lower here. No, you can. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just like the rocks here prevent you.
Ah, what a good camera angle. I love this.
Random little beach.
This is a nice little beach, though. I wonder if you could do more with this.
Yeah, I think you can plant, some palm trees here because.
I would put like a pirate ship if such a thing exists in the game.
I think I put like I put a telescope down here for stargazing.
That's cool.
Do we have any more questions?
We do. So he says, I'll be back. I don't know what that kind of question is, but okay. V says, question for all three.
Is that a threat?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. They'll be back. I hope they're back.
Is it from Pietro?
I don't know. V asks, question for all three of us. If you had to be a Zelda enemy, which enemy would you be and why? I do like Lizalfos. And I don't know if Keatons are technically enemies because they're enemies in Minish Cap, but they're friendly in Majora's Mask.
They're just misunderstood.
Yes. But I think Lizalfos is cool because you've got a very versatile skill set, tool set, and you have a lot of capabilities as well as a Lizalfos. Like, you basically can be in any environment and survive pretty well. I think that's a pretty good enemy to be. What would your enemy be if you had to be a Zelda enemy?
I'm gonna just be a re-dead so that I can see everybody's face when that terrifying jump scare happens every time you go to future Hyrule.
Ooh. Spoopy.
I think I'll just be a choo-choo.
A chew?
They're so derpy, and they just pop up and I'll be like, "Hi guys, can I be your friend?"
And then
They're
you smack
happy
them and
and
they
nothing-
zap you.
But they don't feel any pain, right?
Mm-hmm, that's how it works, totally. Let's do Neapolitan.
Neapolitan's a really good ice cream.
You would give the best hugs if you were re-dead, says Ilya in chat. So V also asks me directly, mustard? Yes, mustard.
On pizza.
Mm-hmm. Rihanna was here, asks, did you do the fishing tourney? What was the best fish you got? That was yesterday for me, but I did not, because I kind of did my front yard, and then I died afterwards. But did you guys do any fishing?
The most stressful 2 hours of my life. I got 300, but oh man, I got like 300 total score in like less than 5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, it was like the first good day outside in like forever, so I wanted to, absorb some of that sunshine, so I only went for the 100 prize. I got to like 1300 and got all the rewards.
Nice.
But I did catch an oarfish in the middle of it, so I got a couple ballerinos.
I guess we could walk around the museum. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, let's go walk around my museum. There's not much fish and there's not much butterflies, but there's certainly a lot of fossils.
The museum is so pretty.
I'll meet you guys there.
Okay.
So continuing on, Mango asks, "What's your top hourly music tracks from this game?" I don't remember which music tracks play when, but there are definitely a lot of good ones. I feel like a lot of them I haven't heard yet, but I feel like there's probably still good ones to listen to. So fish, insect, or fossil first?
The only one that matters is 3 a.m.
You do fish.
Fish first?
I'm kind of like a terrible person. A lot of the music tracks all sound the same to me.
Like the only one that I like know other than 3 a.m. because it's just a meme. Like by name is probably 5 p.m.
I'm assuming
because
that we're talking about the new game.
Yeah. Carlos covered 5 p.m. like right as the game came out.
Yeah.
So like it comes on like it's the Carlos song.
I don't have anything in this tank yet.
Yeah, I don't either. I think that the Arapima, or that giant fish anyway in the river, will eventually go in there, but I'm curious to what else will.
Yeah. How do you organize your tool rings? Asks Mango. I kind of just let it fly. I let it do its thing.
So I tried organizing mine once. Like I had anything I would need like on a fly, like my net or the fishing rod, or the slingshot on like the cardinal directions up, down, left, right, and then like stuff I needed more occasionally, like ladders on the diagonals.
The problem is because tools.
But every time, yeah, like your inventory shuffles about and it just doesn't stay consistent.
Yeah.
I pretty much keep the top part of my inventory the same.
Hang on, you guys stay down there.
I have the fishing rod on the upper point, the shovel on the lower, and the slingshot and the fishing net on, not fishing net, butterfly net on the left and right buttons, and then the ladder, axe, clothing wand, and the other stuff on like a little diagonally bit. And the watering can I don't even bother with, since I only use it like once a day anyway.
So if you look at the shadows by your feet there, Abra, you'll notice that my shadow doesn't line up with the window.
No, it does not.
Oh wow.
Like, just walk around, does not line up at all.
No, that's weird. Pietro asks why you were all mean to me. I'm not mean. I'm just scared of you. I fear you. I fear for what your clown abilities are.
And what is fear if not a kind of respect?
I feel so bad.
I guess in a way, yeah. Fear is respect. Fear is a demented form of respect.
But yeah, look at these poor oarfish.
That's a big boy.
They're forced to be on a diagonal all the time. They can't swim or move around at all. They're in this little tiny. I just feel so bad for
Well,
them.
I hate to be the one to tell you, but that's how oarfish actually move. They're like stiff all the time. That's why they're called the oarfish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
No,
freaky. They're freaky dudes.
Yeah.
I'd not even heard of them until this year when articles started popping up about them, and then there's like Animal Crossing be like, oh hey, the oarfish are now available in Pocket Camp.
Nice. I'm gonna walk around a bit more in the museum. We'll see if any more questions come through. But it has been an hour and a half. That's usually about the length of a Zeldathon show.
So if you guys want to get your questions in, let us know now. Let us know what games you'd like to see in side quests. You never know. MC might be listening, and he might say, "Oh yeah, we should totally pick this game."
Yeah, or maybe just things you'd like to see us play while also doing the Zeldathon show. It's kind of an experimental week where we're playing a little bit of Animal Crossing as we, have fun inside the world of the game and, have the show. So, if you guys have anything cool like that, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
Yeah, we got a couple questions coming in right now, so we will answer those as we walk through the fossils section of the museum.
Oh, that's where you went.
I went north.
Soren, you glitched through the bug area, and you kind of just skipped the pathways in the stairwell.
Don't worry about it. It's my egg powers.
Alright, so the mayor of Innsmouth asks, when will you give back Pietro? He's growing too powerful. Once you figure out a way to seal the curse.
That's why you have to seal him on the island.
Exactly. I've got him temporary sealed, but it's like Dragon Ball Z when you get him trapped in the rice cooker. That's Dragon Ball and Super technically. You've got King Piccolo trapped in the rice cooker, and you're kind of just like, well, we've got him here for now. I guess that works. Can't really keep him here forever though. Wow, I've got almost the whole T-Rex. I've been doing nothing but fossils every day. Like every day I do my 4 or 5 fossils that I get.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I've almost got all of the fossils.
Yeah, I've got a couple left myself. I've been keeping a spreadsheet, so like anytime I visit somebody else's island, people tend to like put their DIYs or fossils that they have extras of in front of their airports.
That's probably a good idea for me to know.
So like whenever I visit a new island, I like pull out my list and just walk over all the fossils and see, do I have this one?
Yeah, I should do a list as well, because I actually grabbed something from an island the other day, and I thought it was something I had, it wasn't, and I sold it.
So Tylanos asks, if you could catch one fish in Animal Crossing, would it be a sea bass or an egg? Ooh.
Egg. The egg is more valuable than the sea bass.
Yeah, the egg is more valuable than the sea bass, sadly. The egg you can at least do something with. The sea bass you could just throw into a wall, and it would probably be worth more as fertilizer. It's kind of depressing.
The sea bass has always been like the lowest.
But guys, it's at least a C+.
So, final question. This is from Rihanna. If you had to pick one villager to live on your island, who would it be?
I mean, I already got
Daisy.
Punchy.
Punchy's good. I'm mad. You got Punchy? Dang.
Well, I cheated for Punchy.
Oh.
Yeah, he cheated.
Oh, you made you have a thing that makes Animal Crossing cards?
I have an amiibo machine.
Yeah, I need to figure out a way to do that with my old S7 phone.
I would love to
But
get
Punchy is a character.
I think her name was Daisy.
Daisy? I don't know all the characters, unfortunately.
No, it's Goldie. Goldie, that's the one.
Goldie.
No.
Oh, I
Goldie's the
actually
golden-
have I actually have an amiibo card of Goldie. Like right before this game came out, I decided I gotta get as many of these amiibo figures as I can, which included me having to purchase Amiibo Festival for like 17 loonies.
Ah, you loony.
And it did actually include a Goldie card.
Nice. I'm gonna head back to the house so we can wrap up the show.
Oh, right.
Because I kind of need to do the play us off music, and unfortunately, in the away screen, it has the audio source still live for for the game, so I need to be somewhere that's silent. So I'm gonna run into my room real quick. But I am going to say, you know, we're at the end of the questions here, so we'll move forward. Oh goodness, my headset's coming off. V does throw in one final question. I'll grab it real quick.
Oh, that's not your house. Crap, it's a hamster.
That's not your house. That's a hamster. Oh no.
Oh no, Abra's turned into a hamster.
Well, actually, this question from V kind of corresponds to that. What animal type would you add as a villager to Animal Crossing? And what would the first villager, the animal type, be named and be like? I would like to see the foxes return, because I know after like Wild World, they kind of got rid of Red. And I feel like they did foxes dirty, sadly.
Oh, yeah, because of Red.
Yeah. You know, but it is unfortunate. It is what it is.
I would like to see more reptile-like villagers. To be
honest.
honest.
like Flick and Tortimer, but as proper villagers?
Yeah.
Trying to think.
So I know we have like a Drago. He's like a crocodile thing. I think we do have crocodile. But I think those are like the only lizard villagers that exist, or reptile ones anyway.
Yeah.
We got frogs, which are pretty close. They're amphibians.
You do get a dragon.
That can work too.
There is Draco.
Yeah, Draco.
Soaring?
Ah, jeez. I've been thinking like this entire time. What would I pick?
You know, something that's Zelda related that was in Animal Crossing but isn't anymore, but could come back. I would be down for that. The Zelda crossover villagers.
Oh yeah, like the Ganon. Yeah, I was really disappointed when I scanned my amiibo and nothing happened. Now, my favorite thing about amiibo in this game is if you scan the Smash Brothers villager, you just get like an exact rip of the villager renderer for the villager with the #1 shirt from the City Folk box, and it's just really low quality. But maybe for something in Zeldathon, sloths. We need sloths.
Ooh, that's a good choice. Well,
I see a sloth as like a special villager.
Oh wait, they have Leaf.
Oh yeah, like sloths is like a special villager where like you have to do something over like a period.
Like they only exist during like for certain events, or certain jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think we do actually have Leaf. I think Leaf's a sloth at least, or maybe they're a lemur.
I
but
think it's
they'll be showing up. They'll be showing up in the Earth Day event.
Oh, lemurs!
Yeah.
Yeah, we got lemur
Oh,
villagers.
lemurs could be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the end of the show, but we're going to say thank you guys for coming out and watching. It is always awesome streaming for you all on this amazing Sunday evening, doing the Zeldathon show on MC's channel. What are you guys doing for preparation for what's coming up in your weeks ahead? What do your weeks ahead have planned out as we kind of see ourselves out?
Well, what's coming up for me is, just finals for the semester of school, but also I'm podcasting every week whenever Survivor's on. Go to rngshow.com, catch that on all your favorite podcast apps.
I sometimes stream. I still do that Pokemon charity marathon now and then, but unfortunately, similar to Zeldathon, the plans for that kind of went out the window, so we're kind of trying to figure out what we're going to do with it. So that's kind of a thing. I guess I'll keep you guys informed through my social media and channels related to that. But aside from that, I stream regularly sometimes. Not exactly recently. Lucari, what do you have?
I just exist.
Hey, don't we all? Most of us do.
I'm currently on leave of absence, so I really don't have any plans other than just walking around town every now and then.
It's a good time to build a skill set.
more Animal Crossing, more just me being me, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hey, if you've got, if you want, you can shout out your Twitter at least.
Yeah, my Twitter is @LucariMew. I sometimes tweet on there. It's mainly an Animal Crossing Twitter account now.
Nice. Soren?
I think most of our Twitter accounts are mostly Animal Crossing.
my Twitter account's been all about my driveway for the past couple days. But, yep. So once again, follow the Zeldathon pages as well. You can see all the social media at the bottom left-hand corner. If you're interested in getting updates about side quests, Parallel Worlds, and Marathon 26, they're going to be on those things, as well as Tylanos does amazing videos, as well as a lot of Silver does amazing videos. They get posted to the Zeldathon YouTube channel. Definitely check those out. I think Tylanos just did a huge, amazing project of getting all the wild VODs up. All that cool stuff. I forget what other videos recently came out on the channel. I think there was something with T. The wild highlights, true. There's a ton of stuff, but do follow the Zeldathon pages for those who are interested. There's a lot of cool stuff. It's amazing. And yes, thank you all again for coming out and watching this tonight. Enjoy the rest of your bunny day, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks for the next Zeldathon show hosted by other awesome members of the Zeldathon community. Bye, everybody.
And there will finally be no eggs.
Bye.
So, yeah, this is the time to say goodbye as I turn the music up.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, I'm going to mute and deafen. Goodbye!
Solve devilish puzzles to succeed in your quest. In The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, only on Nintendo DS.